मसेटी मसेटी अब यो खोल्छु त्यस पछाडि स्विट 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 ब्याक लिलियन थुरम पाओलो मर्डेने यो छ हाम्रो लागि त प्लिज पाओलो मार्डेने प्लिज प्लिज ओए को परो यो स्क्याम नहोस् है प्लिज ए स्क्याम यो त दामी एनिमेसन देखाएर नि दिँदैन यार अब यो खोल्छु यहाँबाट हामीलाई को परोस् भन्दाखेरि स्कट म्याकटोमिनाक परोस् होइन हामीले त मार्कस थुरम भएको भए पनि हुन्थ्यो परदेश मार्कस थुरम परदेश ल अल्लाहु अकबर चिन्तै भगवानलाई मागेको छु मैले प्लिज ए आविष्कार बरु माइकल आविष्कार माइकलमा माइलो मटर गुडाउँदै हेर न हेर मैया कते हेर न हेर कान्छा मैयाले कसलाई बोलाउँदै तपाईँलाई हो कि गुरुजी माइकल आविष्कार दियो यार मलाई उफ उफ आर्यन आज मलाई पानी ल्याइदिनुहोस् नि भाइ फक त च्यानल मोनिटाइज होस् न म रेड 2 हेर्दै थिएँ रेड 2 अघि मैले कुन मुभी हेरेँ कहाँबाट कुन चाहिँ मुभी हेरेँ हौ भाइ नबिर्सी हामीलाई एकछिन फोहोर फाल्न जानु छ
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It
कति थोरै ब्राइटनेस हो छ्या
feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
Throw
matchup.
in.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he? No, but his game is never really about athleticism and power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be. Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest
कस्तो ढिलो
footballers
गर्छ
of
क्या
all
यसले
time. Well, it's characteristics like
इन्स्ट्रक्सन दिँदा
leadership,
पनि
his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
गेम पुरै अड्किरहेछ त किन
And that
अरे नेट
interception
त्यस्तै छ
was
होला त
most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. What a throw in.
के फोन त हेर हौ
And here's Ribery. Oh, important interception. Danielson. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter.
बेकारमा
Both
दिएको
of
यहाँ
these
त्यो
keepers
मेसीले
could
पछाडि
text
मैले
about their respective uninvolvement. He's in a good position here.
ए यो पनि
He's
लाउने
eased it away.
गु खेल्छु क्या म
And
गु
that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos.
त्यसलाई नै चाहिँ किन के म अर्कोलाई दिन खोज्दै थिएँ
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter. And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
जे पाएँ खेल्छु यार म
Ribery. Danielson. And here's Yamal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Played into space out wide. Ribery. Danielson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but Danielson! In he goes again.
ल कस्तो बाहिर हानेको
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Yamal is in. And the whistle
गोल
goes for
लागेको
half-time.
यार अहिले
But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please keep your eyes on your
The
children
midway
during
point
the
of the
match
game.
at all times.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
ल
And we are back on the way. Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little
त्यहाँ
more
यत्रो
life in
तान्दा
this.
नि यमल के भएको यार
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly.
ल्या त
Really
पछाडिबाट
nicely
दिन
done.
सक्दैन त्यसले प्लेयरलाई नि
And he
पठाउनु पर्छ
thumps it clear. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
बाहिर गइसक्यो
The attendance for this
And it's
match
Neymar.
was 71,649.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. Now it's Messi. That's a throw.
Oh, that's a throw.
And he's managed to gift it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. He's onside. There's some great running on show here, but
म मात्रै
ultimately
होइन
there
फेरि
was no
जेपाइदेखि
way through.
अपोनेन्ट पनि जेपाइले नै खेल्दै रहेछ
And he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go.
अरे
Now it's Neymar. Iniesta. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. There could be trouble here.
अड्किन्छ चाहिँ किन के गेम
So far, certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It'll be a throw.
ओभर एक्सेसिभ तातिरहेको त फोन त यार कहाँ भगवान् बोला
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Berbatov. Number 20, Danielson. Coming on
Messi.
the field. Number 10, Erling Haaland. Number 22, Nico
Bit of a
Williams.
communication breakdown there, it
Substitutions taking
seems.
place.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
भेटिसकेको मैले तिनटा जस्तै मिस गरिसकेँ यार
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. This is what good chemistry is all about. You wonder if...
There will be
the-
1 minute added time.
ए बाहिर
It's
यार
rather wayward.
ओह
And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an...
फोन तातिरहेको रहेछ नि त त्यही भएर अड्किएको रहेछ कहाँ टु म्याच थिचेको मैले सब्स्टिट्युसनै नगरी के जोस चढ्छ यार मेरो एउटा सेन्टर ब्याक मैले लेफ्ट ब्याक कि सेन्टर ब्याक ल्याउनु पर्ने छ लु ब्याकको अप्सनै आउँदैन त भएन यस्तो भएन ब्याकको अप्सन चाहियो मलाई ब्याक 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 दामी मेरो टोनी एडम्स रेड कार्ड खाएको थियो क्या अनि त्यही भएर मैले त्यसलाई हल्का उतापट्टि राखेर हिजो दिनभरि हिजोको स्ट्रिमभरि मैले हालिनँ फोन चिसिनु पर्यो क्या कुलर छैन अब एसी खोलेरै त चिसाउनु पर्यो
Well, little question, but this is the box office
Hello,
game at this
everybody,
level
and
today.
welcome to
Thank you for
today's
joining
match.
us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. Julie, Batistuta, chance!
Offside.
Batistuta is flagged offside. Julie, David Villa, and here's
ओ
Batistuta.
जुली भनेको फेरि
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation.
Danielson!
कत्रो हानेको यो फुर्केर
With the
बुल्केर
goal of his
हानिहाल्छौँ
life.
क्या यो
A
डेन्युसन छ्या
dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
James. No goals as yet. Adams. And Julie. Well
सुरुमा
read.
जाने हो नि त
That's it,
मौसी
reverted.
मौसी
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa. And it's Nakamura. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, a glitch with the
बिजी
rangefinder
गेम
there.
खेल्छ क्या
Evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
There's the hit! He's
धन्न
been
डेभिड
brilliant
रायो
to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
येलो कार्ड येलो कार्ड येलो कार्ड येलो येलो दिएन
Taken back almost at once.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
थोरै सानो खालको मिस्टेक
Julie. Passing nice and neat. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's really well
मेसी झन्
cleared.
त बिचमा फेरि हेडिङ अनि कसलाई दिएको त
David Villa.
मैले पनि
Danielson. Roberto Carlos. Adams. Oh, it's Batistuta.
खाएँ मैले काउन्टर खाएँ काउन्टर खाएँ
There
काउन्टर
will be
खाएँ
He's
one
काउन्टर
through
minute
खाएँ
here.
added
काउन्टर खाएँ
time.
दामी
And he's quick to get it clear again. And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward, from where they were 45 minutes ago,
Please
but it is
join
far
me
from
in wishing
lethargic,
all
far
the
from
best to
slow,
members of
highly
our fan
engaging,
club
but
celebrating their
goalless.
wedding anniversary today.
No goals at this stage,
Substitution
but
on the
certainly not
field,
devoid of action.
number
It is
11,
0-0 here at
खै त्यो
half-time.
आउँदैन त कोही पनि
coming on
हेर्न
the
यार
And
field
that's
स्पेनको
the
is
start
यार
of another
number
45 minutes.
15, Diego Forlan.
The first half brought no goals. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. No, he's
यस्तो
through
ढिलो
here.
गर्छ नि एमालेले
That pass has been well
लु
intercepted.
हेर नेट अब मेरो नेटवर्क
Pedri. Danielson, who's on a run down the left wing. Cleared without complication.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I
The
suppose.
attendance for this
Yeah,
match
they just
was
simply want to engage the counter-attack.
71,649.
Well read, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Neither of these two want to come off
त्यो
second best.
तानिहाल्छ क्या मलाई
Well, it
यमल
didn't look
रिस
good
उठ्न
from the
थालिसक्यो
start,
म
but
राखिदिएर
that was
खेल्छु है
brave
यमल सेमल
defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nakamura.
छोडिदिन्छ
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Shot at goal! In he goes again.
कति मिस्टेक हुन्छ क्या मेरो कति मिस्टेक क्या छ्या
Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go
अब
again.
के सब्स्टिट्युसन गर्न
And he's
आँटेको
only
के
too
भयो
grateful to
सब्स्टिट्युसन 75
capitalise on the
भयो
keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
ल यस पछाडि ल सम्राट
Substitution on the field, number 20, Danielson. Number 15,
नेट
Diego
नेटवर्क
Forlan.
त गाड भयो
Coming
त
on
के
the field, number 22, Nico Williams.
We
Number
have
10,
got changes here from
Erling
both sides, in
Haaland.
fact.
Well, they want to
Substitution.
win this, Peter, plain and
कहाँ छ हौ
simple.
खतरा
See a
खतरा
promotion
प्लेयर
right
भएको
here,
भए यस्तो
right
हुन्थ्यो
now.
So the first
ल
goal of the game. Oh, he's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
बाहिरै गयो गएको थिएन जस्तो
Well,
लाग्यो
he'll
त
carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Palmer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
लु
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And he'll shoot here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's neat.
2 added minutes has
Roberto
been indicated.
अफसाइड
Carlos
थियो
gets flagged offside. Palmer, nicely aimed pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Haaland. That's a shade optimistic.
अरे यार यो गेम नहीं
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
सेट में छौ नि मेरो नेट हेर न आज कस्तो छ लो आऊ के छ नाम तिम्रो गेममा समातिला लाइक त गरिदिएको भए हुन्थ्यो नि यार सम्राट
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, and the shot! What a save by David Raya! That is good alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains
ल
to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Quarter of an hour played. Danielson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mohamed Salah receives it. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
यस्तो खेल्छ क्या हाम्रो
Goal!
टिमै
Inter! And Inter go in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
ल
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Musiala. Salah.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
के
It's
खेल्छ
got to
खेल्छ
be effective.
यमल त
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me
20
to
कर्नर मात्रै
see
हालेर
the team
दिए
move
जस्तो
the
के
ball.
He's got the shot away! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's clever.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cafu. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves
And
into
now
a
I'd
very
just
good
like to
position.
read out
So
our
why
fan
dither
club
from
members
here
who are
when they can
celebrating their
repeat
birthdays
their first
today.
half success with another show of strength?
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Messi. Coming on
Here
to
we go
replace
again.
him is number 13.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
There's the shot! He scores!
कत्रो कराउँछ
And
यार
the second half is off to a flyer.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Gets to show off his quick feet. He rises! Nakamura. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get it back?
The attendance for this match
Oh, it's a nice
was
idea, but the execution was
71,550.
lacking. And it's Belletti. Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the
लेमिन
ball
यमल त हक छ
and
त
the
यार
ball.
पुरै
And Messi!
लेमिन यमल नि हक छ के पुरै
Musiala gets flagged offside.
पुरै छेडिरहेछ पुरै
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
on the
both
field
sides, actually.
is number 10, Erling Haaland. Substitution
हाल्यान्डलाई फेरि
ready.
फिर्ता लाउनु यति सजिलो छ
Haaland, and that interception was
कस्तो खुट्टा
most
लाग्दिन्छ नि
necessary.
यो
He read
झाप्नेलाई.
that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Danielson. Oh, perfectly measured that.
हेर्न उसको खुट्टामा बल हुँदा
But
नि
this
अर्काले
is
इन्टरसेप्सन
exactly the
गर्दा
approach they
भेटिदिन्छ
have
क्या
to
यो
take now, Peter.
यमललाई.
This is a really front-footed approach.
त्यो विक काट्छ
The
नि
question
यमल.
now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal!
म यो ठाउँबाट कसरी बोल्नु?
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Oh, a delicate chip through. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And a header! And
फेरि
he's
क्या
into
गु
the
जस्तो
net!
खेल्छ क्या मेरो डिफेन्स गु जस्तो.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand
सर्ट
behind
हेर्न
that one.
पास हेर्न पास.
Two
फेरि
goals on the
किरा
day,
राख्दै
and he
गयो.
may not yet be done. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mohamed
There will be
Salah.
3 minutes
It's
added time.
Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.
को छ हौ बाहिर पुच्चेहरू. पेटै दुख्यो यार. सम्राट लाइक गर्दो लाइक तिमीले लाइक गरेको छैनौ जस्तो छ. सम्राट लाइक गर्यो तिमीले. लाइक चाहिँ गर है केटा हो, लाइक चाहिँ गर. गरेको
Well,
छैनौ
games
भने
at this
पनि
level
गरेको
don't
छौ
come
भने
too
ठिकै
much
छ.
bigger than this one.
Hello
90
everybody
minutes to
and welcome
decide
to
whether
today's
they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a pass, a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Danielson. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out
अनि
over and
प्लेयरहरु
over
के
again
भएको
if
कस्तो
required.
सजिलो
He's
इन्टरसेप्टेड
also
हुन्छ यार
exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him
अपोनेन्टबाट
in the
इन्टरसेप्सन
latter
कस्तो
parts of the
मजाले
game,
गरिदिन्छ
90th
के
minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
पर खेल्नु नि अलिक
Rummenigge. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff, there's the shot! Goal!
कस्तो इजी गोल लगाइदिन्छ क्या
Croatian fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
यो
You know,
प्लेयरहरु
I'm not
सब
going to be hard on the
निकाल्दिन्छ
goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminded...
In with a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
पछाडिको
Palmeiras
प्लेयरबाट
has the
इन्टरसेप्सन
chance to go
खाइरहेको
the other way.
मेरो एउटा फ्री ट्रायल दिएको थियो हैन
And
सबैले
that
दिएको
ends
होला
up
त्यो
for an
त अनि
intercept.
100 कोइन युज गरे ठ्याक्क 100 कोइन थियो ठ्याक्कै निस्क्यो यो माल
Could have
मैले
been
भिडियो हालेको
dangerous,
छु
but
त
it
यार
came to nothing. Oh, he's been caught napping. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
जस्तो
And it's Cruyff.
किन बिस्तारै
Facing
बिग्रेको
up to
यार
his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nakamura, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Casillas catches it safely. Cruyff, and he's been shifted off it. Yamal, Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points.
आज त कोही
There's
आउँदैन
been
त
just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Number 15, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
And we're off again.
Number 13.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
उनलाई सजिलो भयो त्यो इन्टरसेप्ट गर्नु
Well read, nice interception.
मैले खेलाउन नजानेको कि के हो यार यो यमाल कार्ड मलाई त्यस्तो इफोर्टलेस कार्ड लाग्थ्यो
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that interception was most
यसले पाएर
necessary.
चाहिँ यो
That's
के अरे
great positioning,
डोमिनेट
so good from him.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's a throw. Now it's Cruyff. He might be in here. Can he finish? They've done it!
के भन्नु म अब यस्तो गोल
2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
550.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he was quick to react. That's the throw. Nakamura. Yamal is in a really good position out wide.
Chance! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nakamura has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Adams.
पकड्यो
Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's gone looking for safety.
म गोल लगाइदिन्छु ल हेरौँ ल कतिको गोल लाग्छ
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
अहिले बाहिर गए जस्तो लाग्यो त यार
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Quadrado. And he's cut it out. Denilson. Nakamura. Yamal. Yamal
added minutes
hurtling
has
down that
been
right
indicated.
flank. Baresi. Roberto Carlos.
सकिहाल्यो न
And that's it.
सक्यो यार
Well, that was a
आज
frustrating
किन
game.
जितिरहेको छैन म
At times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
आफूको साथै अब कहाँ गयो एक विन त जसरी पनि चाहिएको छ यार एक विन 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 पनि होइन विन एक विन चाहिएको छ विन च्यानलमा जति पनि नयाँ मान्छे आउनु भएको छ सबैजनाले सब्सक्राइब गरेर स्ट्रिमलाई लाइक गरिदिनु होला मेरो विनम्र अनुरोध हेलो मनी सर्ट्स के भयो यार ठिक छैन म जहिले हारेको हारै मात्रै गर्छु तर म लाइभदेखि बाहेक अरू बेला गेमै खेल्दिनँ क्या त्यही भएर पनि होला अब खेल्न थाल्नु पर्यो साह्रै भएन कसरी हुन्छ खेलेर 17 भन्नु ठिक छ यार तिम्रो के छ मनी सर्च
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Tries a shot! It's a goal! Could it have been anyone else? Another big day, another big game, another big goal. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
They have what they want. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Ødegaard. Bergkamp. He's through, now is he in? Oh, this looks sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bowie cuts it out. And they've got rid. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal on a strong run down the right. And he's cut it out. And that has been knocked clear. Bowie. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's through the middle. Chance for the header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that's a fine challenge. Danielson.
There will be 3
It's run loose here.
time.
And he's managed to get... Ødegaard! It's
Damn
loose,
it.
and there's a race for the ball. Outstanding save to
3
keep
minutes
it out.
of there.
Oh, it's a
46
brilliant effort,
48.
you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Robson. Rodri. There's the whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Hey!
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That'll be a throw-in. Nielsen. That pass has been well intercepted. He could be in here. That's tidy. Shapes to shoot!
Hey.
He has done it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Esto saqué, y eliminé mal.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, but Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much
पछाडि
traffic.
तानिहालेछु मैले.
He's gone forward. That's a little off target. Now it's Berbatov. He's through and all alone! Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So now the difference is 3. Well read, nice interception. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Petit. That is a great pick out. And the finish!
पछाडि तान्दैनन् त ओ. ला.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. He's going for goal!
धन्न बाहिर.
Oh, that's a waste.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back
That's
into this
a
game,
waste.
but it could spark something into life.
ला ब्याकै गर्यो यार. Division 3. I request everybody on the chat to like this stream and subscribe the channel, please.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
बेटे कैसे नहीं ये मान ले यार मतलब
We
बैठने ना
have
ना
already started here. Torres. Adams cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Pedri reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. That'll be a throw-in.
स्टार्ट के चिल्लायो अच्छा
Big chance!
لا मास्टर
Well, he
फुटबॉल है
certainly
ना
isn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, it's come loose. To Nielsen. Can he finish?
Damn.
Scored! There is the breakthrough. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Este हुन्छ के यो के
Neymar.
कन्ट्रोलर टच एन्ड क्लिकमा
You have to
कहाँ
expect
हानेको
that from
त्यहाँ
everyone.
के अरे
Davis is very much
अनि
the
म जहिले
talk
टच
of
एन्ड
the
क्लिक
modern-day
खेल्दिनँ
fullback.
क्लासिक
And
खेल्छु
it's
त
Snyder. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. Tries a header! Nunez gets flagged offside.
I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel आज अति थोरै भ्युअर हुनुहुन्छ यार एकजना दुईजना मात्रै
Nakamura. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Davis.
It looks very
अहिले पनि
much like they'd
खेलिरहेको
be
छु
happy
भने
to settle
नखेलेको
for
त
this
होइन
narrow
नि
lead at
त
the break.
Roberto Carlos.
मिस्टेक
Whatever
खेल्छु भन्दा
happens,
पनि
that's
जान्छ
the
क्या
kind of
त्यतै त्यो
movement which raises hope.
He rises!
लगाइदियो
No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well,
बिहार
certainly
हेरौँ
liven things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 42 minutes is
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that clears. And the pass is intercepted.
कहाँ
Davis.
जान्छ मलाई त वाक्क लागिसक्यो यो
And it's
फुटबल छ
half-time here. So half-time,
कता
it
हानेको
is all
कता जान्छ
square.
क्या
One able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
And it's
behaving
been a
in an
decent
inappropriate
45
manner
minutes.
will be removed.
Competitive,
Thank you
certainly,
very
and
much
a
for your
goal each.
cooperation.
फेरि बालबाजा हाल्नु थालेछ हेर्नु केटी
Substitution on the field.
बल्ल
Number
बल्ल माटो
11,
बसेको त फेरि झार्न थालेछ
Messi.
भनेर क्या
Coming on to
And
replace
that's the
him
second half
is
started.
number 13,
Pedri. Berbatov. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Davis.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now the ball's gone astray.
कोई नहीं होगा इसका
And they're back on the ball again.
किन त्यस्तो गर्छ यसको
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos
कहिले
takes
पाएको थिएन
control of it and he's on the move. Lobbed in behind. Can he get onto this?
आज कोही नआउने हो हेर्नु भरे अन्तिममा
Poorly
के
directed
अरे
shot from the keeper and he's given it
1v1
away.
भन्दै आउने हो भने चाहिँ फेरि
Lethal if he can get there.
सरी
Nunez is onto this. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. Looks for the finish.
कस्तो उतापट्टि हानेको
Split-second reaction.
Well,
यसरी
someone's
घुमाएको
doing
त
his
थिएन
job
अरू के
properly,
गरेको
Peter,
थियो
that's
त
for sure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Torres!
मर्दै मर्दै बच्चा भन्थ्यो त्यस्तै
Don't you just love the level of intensity
Look.
here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, he refuses to take the bait. In with the challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's
foul?
given it.
मलाई चाहिँ दिनुपर्ने फाउल अर्कालाई दिँदै बस्छ यो रेफ्री पनि
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Adams. Denilson. He could... Denilson!
कस्तो बाहिर हानेको यस्तै गर्छ क्या सिधा सर्ट कहिले हान्दैन हौ
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
1-1 मुतेर आउँछ ल म मुतेर तिनजना जतिजना हुन्छ त्यतिजनाले यसो सब्सक्राइब गर्दै गर्नु ला मुभीको साउन्ड पो चल्दै रहेछ त पुरै डेन्जर पारामा ल थिचिँदैन त के हो यो अरे सबै थिचिन्छ इ ओके थिचिँदैन म फुटाइदिन्छु फोन अब मलाई त्यो रिस उठ्छ नि यस्तो हुँदा चाहिँ फोन तातेको पनि छैन अन्त आज एसी चलाउनु किन चिसो हुँदैन फोन त्यसको हावै आएन है क्या माथि माथि मात्रै फाल्छ जामा लाउने अब भाइ नेट कस्तो चलिरहेछ पिङ कतिको छ मेरो त पुरै घुमिरहेछ यार हे प्रभु आजै चाहिँ भ्युवर नआउनु आजै चाहिँ फोन नचल्नु आजै चाहिँ सबै थोक हुनु के खालको हो यो? अपडेट अपडेट भनेको अप्रिल 18 देखि अप्रिल पछाडि के आउँछ ए अप्रिल होइन अर्को के अरे अगस्त अगस्त 18 देखि सेप्टेम्बरको बिचमा हुन्छ अरे हौ अगस्त 18 कि 15 कति हो टाइम छ अझै आज मेरो गेम चलिरहेको छैन फोन के भएको सब फुटाएर हिँडिदिन्छु होला एकतिर अब साउन्डै आउनु छोडो सिजन अपडेट हो 2026 आउने हो पर्खल यो म डिस्कनेक्ट गरेर फेरि कनेक्ट गर्छु यो के भयो ए फोनमै साउन्ड गइरहेको रहेछ बजिरहेछ त what happened बल्ल भयो आजको इटालियन केही परेन यार मलाई केही परेन आज हावाको प्लेयर दिन्छ माइकल समथिङ के पर्यो माइकल के थियो खै मैले चाहिँ आविष्कार भने होइन माइकल समथिङ त्यस्तै के थियो माइकल आविष्कार भन्ने मैले अब अर्को चाहिँ खै के पर्यो हौ मैले यादै गरिनँ अर्कोलाई म हेर्छु ल के परेछ सुरुमा म हेरिहालेँ ल के पर्यो एउटा पर्यो मलाई के पर्यो भन्दाखेरि माइकल एभिस छेर कि के समथिङ कि यो 3 स्टार वाला अनि मलाई अर्को के पर्यो भने होइन पर्ख ल ए यो कामै नलाग्ने बेस कार्डहरू पर्यो क्या त्यस्तो गइएन मतलब मटियो दर्मिया पर्यो अर्को तर कति 3 स्टारै हो यो पनि दर्मियान दर्मिया खै के हो न त्यही हो आजको प्याकमा गइएन मतलब बुझिनँ मैले गइएन भनेको चाहिँ रिक्वेस्ट जतिजना पनि च्याटमा हुनुहुन्छ जो मेरो च्यानलमा नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ सब्सक्राइब गर्नु भएको छैन भने सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनुहोस् यदि फुटबल खेल्नुहुन्छ फुटबल मनपर्छ भने
So the wait is
अरू अब
over. We can finally get
खेल्नुहुन्न
going. Welcome
हेर्नुहुन्न
to
भने त जे गरे
everybody
पनि
who has
हुन्छ
joined us for this
अनि स्ट्रिमलाई लाइक
unmissable game.
गरिदिनुहोस्
Hugely
च्याटमा
anticipated,
बोलाउनुहोस्
hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
कस्तो गिद्दी हो ब्राइटनेस चाहिँ
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big
अरे
game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Got a shot away.
दामी ब्लिच कलर
Fantastic. Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the
हेर
opposition.
न
And
अहिले
a player of
हालिदिइहालेँ
his
त मैले गोल
caliber can open up
मेसी
the
मसँग
score
छैन
with
यार
a
ब्लिच
brilliantly
कलरवाला
classy finish. It could be a very long match for that
यमाल
defence
चाहिँ
to
छ
prevent it happening again.
मेसीको नि कार्ड छ ब्लिच कलरवाला
Gorgeous, just gorgeous. It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, here's a chance! Now that has posed a few
बढी दुःख
awkward
यार
questions. Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
लाइक गरौँ लाइक गर्दै हो
Haaland.
चान्स रोनाल्डो
Well, played right into his path.
अरे 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 अरे
Chance!
लाग्यो
That is remarkable!
मेरो
All
डिफेन्स
square
यति
in a
कमजोर
matter of
भइसकेको छ यति
moments.
कमजोर
Well,
यति कि
going
मेरो
behind
डिफेन्सिभ
has
स्किल
simply
कमजोर
triggered
भएको
a
कि मेरो
collective
डिफेन्स कमजोर
determination to
भएको
hit
कि
back,
मेरो
and
कार्ड
they
जत्रो
merit
हुन
nothing
थालेको
less.
ल है
Lacking either
छोडिदियो
size
यत्तिकै
nor
यत्तिकै
space,
यत्रो
it
तान्दा नि
could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Beckham wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
this is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got away. Yamal!
लची पकड़ी थी यार.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for the runner. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
पोजीशन में और
Nudged him
अल्टर बस
behind.
लेकिन.
Mbappe, he has found a way through. Great hit! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's the hit! It's Neymar! He's missed, but
ये वो
behind that
मेरा
mark.
डिफेंस था.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He is through here.
ल यत्रो चानिरहेछ चानिँदै त
Quality ball.
यो प्लेयर
Oh,
के
took the
अटेरी हो क्या?
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe.
नाकको अटेरी कार्ड.
He read that really well and
2
stopped it.
added minutes has been in the game.
यमल यत्रो चानिरहेछ यो जोयस्टिक समथिङ
And the
के
whistle
भन्छ
goes
नि
for
यो
half
यत्रो
time.
डल्लो.
A pretty decent
चानिँदैन
watch
हौ.
this, and each side has contributed in
सिधा
equal
लगेर
parts. A couple
जुधाइदिन्छ.
of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is
Just a
right
quick
on the
reminder
edge.
today,
At
please
half
refrain
time,
from
it's
parking
1 each.
outside this stadium.
The
Thank you very
midway
much for your
point of the game.
cooperation.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more.
त्यो
Great
पसिना आएको.
leg-speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half time is 1-1.
यस्तै गरेर क्या यो रोबर्टो कार्लोस.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
इनर्जी बल पावर देखाउने मात्रै
Pedri
काम हो
fiddles it
रोबर्टो
through.
कार्लोस.
Picked up. Can he finish?
इस्ट ब्लिस बल.
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Bastoni attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Now the finish!
अनि इस्ट म के गर्नु यसमा मैले
Oh,
गर्न
it was
चाहिँ के
wonderful
सक्छु?
vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
मिस्टेकै मिस्टेक
Well, this is what we've
मिस्टेकै
been waiting
मिस्टेक
for.
मात्रै हो कि.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Neymar.
नटमेक. ल
Claimed it back swiftly. So we've reached the hour mark.
This match was 70,987.
De Bruyne promptly onto that, and that is that. That is a great pick out. Carvajal. Berbatov. Petit. To Danielson. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Danielson! Really well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he
Balbati,
didn't try
Balbati,
to
Bati,
blast
Bati.
it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He gets a ticking off, and Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been cut short. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing nice and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Played out to the right.
Porto showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their
कति
resources.
ढिलो खेल्छ भने नि यमालले यति ढिलो खेल्छ नि
He won't be happy with that one. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Nakamura. Neymar. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either
अफसाइड
team.
पनि थियो होला त
This pitch is go for it territory right now.
Now it's Berbatov.
जिरा खेल्छ
Oh, what
बर्बटोपले
has happened here?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
There's the shot!
Then
Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
जित्यो
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power.
किन नोटिफिकेसन गइरहेछ नि क्या किन कोही आएन यार
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Guti! Oh, the ball's... And he's had a hit!
आम्मामा कस्तो डिफ्लेक्टेड बल आयो यार अहिले
Brilliantly!
Maradona is offering a right smile.
बाहिर गइसकेपछि डिनाइड भन्छ के भन्नु
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, super find. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Nakamura Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Had a shot!
कस्तो
Lacking in
बाहिर हान्यो
accuracy.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And Guti!
यो चाहिँ कस्तो छोडेको हौ छ्या
And on target. Beckenbauer. Yamal. He's found the way through. Got a shot away. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's ambitious. Hits one.
ओए
Looking for
कस्तो
safety.
मिस हौ
Guti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide.
ल मैले सुट हानेको पछि नआएर कस्तो म अनलकी हो कि के हो यो
Pedri. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Petit.
There will be 1
Carvajal.
minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
ल
That's
ओहो
positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Drogba. And we've reached half-time. Well,
के
perhaps not
हुन्छ
full of
हुन्छ
frills
कि
and
के
spills, but
हुन्छ
a game which has been of a very high level, certainly
यति
defensively,
मिस
as
भएको
both
छैन नि
teams walk
त्यति
off
मिस भएको थियो
unscathed.
पसिनाले
State
हात
affair,
सुत्लेर नि
0-0
Special
at the break.
warning. Please grab the tickets you would
The
like.
घरि
big
पास
moment
जान्छ
of the game.
घरि
A
सुट
very
जाँदैन
entertaining
घरि
half.
पोलमा लागेर
The
फर्किन्छ
game's been played at a really
Substitution in
good
progress.
intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under
यताबाट
pressure.
यसले ब्लिच कल नै हान्दैन रहेछ क्या
Good spot, he
जति
sees the
घुमायो
threat.
नि ब्लिच कल जाँदैन
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short. And he's let fly! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
यताबाट भएको
Okay,
भए
it's
के
come to
गोल
nothing, but it's a
लागिसक्ने
warning of further threat on the break.
Berbatov, Danielson. No messing about, just struck first time.
अत्था केले टोको
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Danielson. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And a header!
The attendance for this
He
match
will
was
be
सिधा
livid with
छिराउने
himself.
कहिले
7,787.
गर्दैन क्या मेरो प्लेयरहरूले
And it's Guti. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Didier Drogba.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
23,
turn to their benches.
Gilberto. Number 15,
And he's being
Beckham.
shifted off it.
Number 21, Guti. Number 66,
Neymar.
Alexander Arnold.
Mbappe. There's the
Coming
hit!
on the field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 11, Neymar.
The pass is intercepted.
Number 10,
Oh, good ball, and this looks
Julian
promising.
Vandenberg. Number 18, David Villa. Number 5, Chouameni. Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos.
यो के गेडेले त यस्तै खेल्छ म यसको रिप्लेसमेन्ट भेटायो भने हाल्दिहाल्थे क्या टाफुको हाले यस्तै
Threads one in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the
कान्छीलाई
cause, but
यार
it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the shot! Cafu gets it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Yamal. Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes
And
has been
reclaimed it
indicated.
in a trice. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
फेरि बराबर भयो
And
यार
that is it. The
कति गोल
referee
मिस
has
भयो
seen
यार
enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might.
जिद्दी भयो नि त यो जित्ने गेम ल मम्मीले कल गर्नुभएको रहेछ
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Batistuta. Batistuta! It's
कस्तो
in!
इजी
Listen,
स्मुथ
the
गोल
big
लगाइदिन्छ
names
यार
earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement.
Oh, here's a chance! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Ooh!
And the shot's on here. Pedri has a look and plays it forward. Messi, he's found a way through. Nielsen. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Adams calmly anticipates. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Messi. Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. And the shot!
Blitz,
Oh, that was wicked.
blitz,
A
blitz,
truly
blitz,
wicked effort.
blitz,
Oh,
blitz,
it looked like he tried to
blitz.
give it some
Sorry,
extra whip.
double. आजको हाइएस्ट भ्यू गर्ने 2 अरे के
And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's anyone's ball now.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Decent hit.
मरब खेल्छ त यार
No
बाटिस्टुटा त
mistake. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again.
यसको कार्लोस त यो
Darren Fletcher. Darren Fletcher. That's been intercepted.
That was well played,
ह्यान्डबल
well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further
There will
on.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted.
यमाल कुद्दै
And
कुद्दैन
they win
यार
it back
त्यस्तो
again.
गर्छ यमाल क्या
And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why
And if
dither
you do
from
have a
here when
chance
they can
today, please
repeat
take
their
some
first
time out
half
to give your
success with
support to our
another
best
show of
stadium
strength?
fund. Substitution on the field, number 11, Messi.
Whistle goes, and
Coming on
we
to
start the
replace
second
him
half.
is number 13.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Roberto Carlos. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And it's Messi. Nakamura. Yamal.
कस्तो
Yeah,
खुट्टा
this kind
हालिदिएको
of
कार्लोसले
bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
यस्तै ढिलो अरूले यस्तो ढिलो गर्दैन
Oh,
क्या
easy
यमालले
pickings
मात्रै हो
there.
क्या ढिलो
Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
There's no doubt it's a long
The
way
attendance
back,
for this
but they
match
can
was
at least give us something to believe the gap
71,550.
might be closed.
Nielsen. And here's Berbatov.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he has been fouled
Yeah.
there.
Advantage लामो
Well,
दियो
the ref's
पालि
been
मलाई.
lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Beckenbauer. Seeks to shoot.
सिधै रहेछ
Well,
यार
he should have
भित्र
done
गयो.
better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Denilson. Petit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
अरे
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Petit. The message is clear.
गु जस्तो खेल्छ क्या मेरो प्लेयर त छ्या.
Van der Vaart!
कहाँदेखि कहाँ जान्छ के के रिस उठ्दैन मलाई यस्तो हुँदा चाहिँ नि.
Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
उता पर देख्यो
That's
त्यही
that,
खेल्दैन.
the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
बढाउँदा 5 मात्रै बढ्दो, घटाउँदा 10 घटाइदिन्छ. कोही आउँदैन फेरि आज चाहिँ हेर न के भएको खै. सधैँ त कति आउँथ्यो यार. भ्युवर्स नभए पनि भ्युज चाहिँ टन्नै हुन्थ्यो. आज के भएको खै उयो नि गएन होला हौ. नोटिफिकेसनै पुस गरिदिँदैन आजकल युट्युबले. अब अहिले लाइभ गरेर चाहिँ भरे राति 12 बजी पठाइदिन्छ नोटिफिकेसन. त्यसरी त कहाँ हुन्छ.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Mbappe. And here's Bergkamp. Bergkamp was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball! Denilson!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
De Jong. Vinicius Junior. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Kona.
Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
प्लेयर
And
पछाडि
that's the
लुक्छ
end of it. It all
अनि
started
कहाँबाट
well
गर्छ
enough.
त
Still goalless. Courtois can claim that. Now it's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's onto this. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Pedri. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
चपै हान्ने तिमी
It looked as though that might lead to something quite
बसिरहेको
promising,
चप हान्ने
but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Danielson. And he's in shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
इन्टर मायामीको जस्तै ठिक भयो यार
And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Salah. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Vinicius Junior really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
एमबापे भएको भएर त अहिले
Positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the pass is intercepted. And we hit half-time.
सकियो पठाइ
Well, perhaps not full of
अब
thrills and
यहाँबाट
spills,
चाहिँ
but
20 हान्ने
a
भन्नु
game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So that was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort,
11,
industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get...
He's had a shot! There it is!
Boom!
मोनुमेन्टल
And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
the goal scorer.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray
Number
offside.
14,
The finish was actually bang on too.
Yamal.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Pedri cuts out the pass. Danielson. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but
ला
more authority can be
ला
delegated.
स्लो खेला अझै दादा
Well
स्लो
played, well
खेला
sorted out. Carvajal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, and now the hit!
The attendance for this match was
So Jim, what are you
71,550.
thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, we expected better, and so
कस्तो
did he.
स्लो छ क्या लोसे न लोसे छ क्या लेमिन
Kept his
यमाल
eye on it, and he's there. That's a sharp pass. Tries a header!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
ल बल छोडेर आफै मात्र कुद्ने अरे ऊ
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
अलि यता सिधा पनि त कुदाउन
Here's
सक्थ्यो नि त
no
बाबा
way through. Nakamura!
That's just playing it safe
यस्तै
and
हुन्छ
simple.
अभागी हग्न बस्यो तिन भित्ताको काठ पस्यो भनेको यही हो
Yeah, it's safe to
उभिएर
say
हेरिरहेको
they just
तिमीहरू
need to manage this to secure the win now.
Got a shot away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was
Ah,
tense.
that's
Boy,
it.
that
It
was
is all
tense. The
over.
two sides separated by the game's.
Hello guys, this was my last match. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the like if you have done. Thanks for the subscription if you have done. See you on tomorrow's live stream. Till then, bye bye. Have a good night. Khana khanus, sutnus. Have a good food, good mood. है त भोलि भेटौँला भोलिको स्ट्रिममा ल बाई बाई सी यु टुमरो